Today I'm going to share with you the 4 disc types and how to deal with them. How can you do it? Let's find out. So by the way, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on future videos. By the way, my name is Ratje, and I want to share with you quickly that I've been a disc trainer for the last 14 years for many of the world's leading companies, the world's largest brands as well. And today I really want to share with you how can you deal with each disc type better, the 4 major types. Yeah, and what we want to focus on is how can you communicate better with each type, what motivates each type, and also what should you definitely not do. Yeah, by the way, I made another popular video on this that I'm going to leave somewhere here for you. You want to check it out if you want to dive a little bit deeper into the topic. Yeah, it has very different contents than this video. The first type we look at is D-type. D stands for dominant, in case you didn't know it already. So what's the best way to communicate with a D-type person that you're working with, that you maybe have in your personal life, that you might be having some challenges with? The best way to communicate with them is in a straightforward, direct, to the point way. Yeah, that is by far the best because D-types are very direct, they're very straightforward, and they want to be communicated to them in the exact same way. What is D-type motivated by? Achievement, right? We want to achieve the goal. So again, if you work with them and you have to deal with them, it's good to focus and to get their support by focusing on the achievement, by focusing on the goal, by moving forward, because that's what they're really interested in. What should you definitely not do with the D-type? You don't want to block them. You don't want to block their need for achievement. You don't want to keep telling, oh, relax. They don't want to relax. They want to achieve the goal, and the faster the better. Yeah, so if you can communicate with them in that way, if you can get their support for reaching your goals as well, that's the ideal case. The second type is I-type. What does I stand for? Influential, right? So this type loves to communicate. They love connecting with others. So what's the best way to communicate with them? You want to do it in a fun, in a friendly way. Again, I-type are people, right? They're like, yay! And they like to have fun. They love the excitement. So what are they usually most motivated by? They're motivated by having a good connection with the people around them. And they love meeting new people, by the way. And also, of course, they want to be in a positive environment. Also at work. At work, it should be a positive work environment. What do you definitely not want to do with them? Don't be a party pooper, okay? Don't stop them from being excited. Don't break the exciting mood. They hate that. That's a surefire way to get I-type against you. Yeah, instead get them for you, support their excitement. The third type is S-type. Yes, and S stands for what? Steady, exactly. This personality type, these type of people, they're very steady, they're very consistent, they're very good at doing things over and over again, and they're also rather shy, unlike D and I type, yeah, who are more extroverted. So how should you communicate with S-type? Well, first of all, the most important thing is you gotta build trust with S-type. S-type does not easily trust other people right away. They're friendly, even though they're shy, but they don't easily trust somebody. But once they build that relationship with you, you're just tight. Yeah, S-type often has a very long-term perspective towards life, so that's the great thing about them for business and even for friendships as well. All right? What is S-type motivated by? By consistency. By consistency and by relaxed environment, relaxed situations. All right, they want to think things through a little bit more. They want to relax. They can do the same thing over and over again and get faster at it, but they want to feel it's in a more relaxed mood. So you can guess, what should you not do with them? Don't be pushy. Don't be pushy. S-type hates pushy people. Can you see a little conflict there between D and S, by the way? That's maybe for a future video or a different training, but you can see, right? There are conflicts between certain types. So S-type doesn't like to be pushed, all right? And also S-type does not really like changes. I mean, think about it. If you're a very consistent person, what do you not like so much? Change, correct? Change. So if you have to introduce a change to S-type, it's got to be a steady, consistent change. And it's also got to show why it's quite easy to do. The fourth and final type is C-type. Yes, and C stands for what? Cautious. Exactly. Sometimes also named conscientious, depends on who you ask. I personally prefer the word cautious. I think it explains it better. Yeah, this type also, they're a little bit shy. They're very much based on facts. You can call them the professional, the perfectionists in many cases as well. Yeah, and how do you communicate best with a C-type person, who are often very, very smart people? The best way to do it is you want to do it in more detail and you want to give enough facts. Many times, many facts. That's the best way to communicate with them. And what are they motivated by? They're motivated by perfection and they're motivated by quality. So C-type is really about creating something that's amazing and that's perfect. Yeah, and I mean, whenever I ask my audiences, right, think of a job for each of the types. C-types are the easiest, right? C-types are the easiest. And you can think about it probably right now too, right? You think about engineers, accountants, surgeons, everything that's very detailed and that needs a lot of brain power as well. Lawyers, people often say, right? True as well. Not always, but often. And what do you not want to do when you're dealing and working with a C-type person? You don't want to be too chatty, okay? They're C-type compared to the other three types. They're a little bit cold. You could say they don't want to come across as that, but they just are because they're very, very logical people. So they don't like things to be too chatty, too unprofessional. Also, they don't like being pushed. They got to think things through, yeah? Since there's the perfect logic, the perfect structure, don't push them. It's not going to work with them. The last thing you don't want to do with them is have a lack of facts. Right? If facts are missing, C-type will complain. So this is just a very quick overview on how you can deal with each of the 4 disc types. Again, I recommend check out the other video. Yeah, I explain different other things there that will help you understand when you're dealing with the disc types. At work or in your personal life, it doesn't matter. By the way, leave a comment down below one time. What were the biggest takeaways? Because I'm sure you're watching this video because you have challenged with one of the 4 types, either at work, in your personal life, maybe in your romance. Ooh la la. It's also possible. So share that with me down below one time. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.